My name is Amy Ong, parent to a boy who is attending Dr. Pat's Collaboration Corner. He's been with us since April 2018.
My name is Jin Che. I have an 11-year-old daughter, the only child.
My child was aggressive sometimes at school. He has meltdowns. He often had misunderstandings with his classmates and friends at play. But he had a lot of potential. It's just that I didn't know how to harness his potential.
When she goes through preschool and all that, she's always been singled out as advanced speech or whatever that she's doing. She's also physically very strong. So, and because she feels that she's better than everyone else, it makes her a very unforgiving person when someone is not able to come up to be her level. And she only mix with folks or kids that are able to interact with her on her terms.
From being in the collaboration center, it is kind of like a controlled environment because Dr. Pat is able to give me feedback, very fair feedback on situations that happen, and I come to understand why is it that often there's a misunderstanding between him and his peers, and how come his version of story is always different from what other people are saying. And I've also come to realize that he's actually not lying, but he's really incapable of processing social data. So being able to teach him, to process social data has given him a bit more confidence that he's now able to take a step back.
I think a character will form in such a way that we didn't correct her. We allowed her to be strong-willed, or when we tried to correct her, we were using the wrong strategies. We were either picking at her, or maybe not respectful of the person that she is. We talked to her like she was a lower rank employee. Here's my instructions, follow it, and lo and behold, maybe that's how she learned, or she picked up. Maybe in some ways, the school teachers is in the same mode of communication and interaction, so she picked it up, and so we're very conscious about that dynamics, and it's so much better now.
He absolutely enjoys his classes. He looks forward to it every Saturday, despite being tired from the whole morning's softball training. He still looks forward to coming to class, and Dr. Pat makes classes fun. The key benefit that he takes away is his confidence level is up. He is a bit more sure about himself because situations are a little bit more understandable to him. He can interpret situations a little bit better. He's still learning, but he's now also learning to lead a little by being kind, by not being aggressive, by accepting that different opinions is okay.
It was almost like putting a microscope to look at the flaws in your child, and for her to look at herself in that state. It took us more than a few months to work through that. And in fact, at some point we said, I think let's quit. This is like what Dr. Pat said, maybe we were not suitable for this type of learning style. But I was very surprised that she didn't want to quit. She said, I enjoy the class. But you're getting beaten up every week. Why you still enjoy the class? No, I enjoy the class. It's very fun. The children there are smart. I feel like I don't have to explain myself. In fact, I have to keep up with them. It's like, I think in instance, I realized that the group environment is very important for learning. So we sign up for more hard work. And over time, I noticed that there's a radical change in her behavior. She was less abrasive and developed more empathy.
Having Dr. Pat help teach him people skills, soft skills, and asking questions gently and working in a team week after week has made him a lot more comfortable dealing with people. So, like I say, it's 2 years back, I would not think of having him play in a team sport because he wouldn't want to, for one thing, and secondly, I would be afraid that just a slight, misunderstanding could cause him to maybe, react extremely aggressively. But right now, he's really enjoying the game. Yeah, he's enjoying his twice a week training under the hot sun. Tired, but he's still enjoying the company, enjoying the sport.
We noticed a significant change after maybe 6 months, and the next few PTMs, like, yes, she's much nicer now. She's playing well. She's kind and helpful and patient with the classmates who she used to show her impatience if they are a bit slow or don't understand what she's saying. Then she also started to make and keep friends. Before she would have friends, but she find it hard to keep them because maybe they find that she's so aggressive or abrasive or difficult person to talk to. But now she has, and she's many friends she's very happy with. The most recent PTM I went to, the teacher said, "Your child is so lovely. She's a role model." We selected her to attend the NUS High School science program because she displayed such good qualities and we want her to be the role model.
Definitely. In fact, I have. I will because I've seen the changes in my son. It is more than just an English writing center. I think Dr. Pat instills in them the probing skills, thinking deeper, never giving them straight answers, but for them to explore and to be challenged. And most of all, the social skills, the soft skills are not what they usually get at any tuition center. Most tuition center, you come an hour, they teach you, and you go. There's hardly any interaction. But over here, they interact and they are motivated because they get playtime if they do it well, and they learn to manage their little team of people if they're in leadership position. So a lot of skills learned in that hour and a half.
Yes and no. Yes, if they're prepared to confront their own notions of success and of what is important skills that the kids should have as they grow up. But if you're looking for a place that would challenge your child in terms of her higher order thinking and in terms of her behavioral in the group setting week after week that almost simulate a real life working environment, then this is the start.
Dr. Pat not only helped my son, actually she helped me understand my son. I spent the first probably 9 to 10 years of his life not really understanding what he was going through, what's going through his mind. In fact, at some point I actually thought, why is he so unteachable? But when we started in the center, I realized I needed to get involved as well with how she teaches the children. And she has given me so much insight as to why he reacts in a certain way, as to why certain environment will affect him, how he's prone to misunderstanding because he might have thought somebody said something which may not have been the case.
I really appreciated the work that goes into observing the child individually every week. Sometimes the child would feel like he or she is not rightly judged But then it's important to know this is how the real world is. A snapshot in time, you have to learn strategies to deal with it. And sometimes that simulation of real life environment is very important for character building. And I really am thankful and grateful for Dr. Pat and the team to be able to provide that real-time feedback for a parent to work on together with the child.